Alrighty guys, should be 12 here with part 2 of my cube update. And again, I'll let you know which of these are in a foil promo or signed. And again, they are a bit slippery because I just put them in the KMC Hypermats. And anyway, here are the faces of the wonderful people at Darium CCGs who gave me the CCG crate. Well, they didn't really give it to me. I bought it from them. But anyway, check that out. Again, I'll give them one last shout out. And let's go ahead and get into the colorless, multicolor, and land section of my cube. We have a Chrome Mox, Pithing Needle, Sensei's Divining Top, Ether Vial, Soul Ring, Mana Vault, Skull Clamp, Winter Orb, Ratchet Bomb, Lightning Greaves, Umezawa's Jit, Crucible of Worlds, Chromatic Lantern, the FTV-20, Tangle Wire, Loxodon Warhammer, Sword of Body and Mind, Sword of Feast and Famine, Sword of War and Peace, Sword of Fire and Ice, Sword of Light and Shadow, so we got all the swords there. Thran Dynamo, Nevinyrral's Disc, Perilous Vault, Batterskull, Eldrazi Monument, Mindslaver, Allah's Dust, Engineered Explosives, and for creatures we have Phyrexian Revoker, Spellskite, I'm going to test out the Cogwork Librarian, and this is a foil one, Solemn Simulacrum, signed by the artist, a Wormcoil Engine, Platinum Angel, Myr Battlesphere, Blightsteel Colossus, and the pre-release promo Emrakul the Aeon's Torn. And moving on to our multicolor, these are separated out by each of the different guilds. So we have a Detention Sphere, Supreme Verdict, the Dual Decks, Venser the Sojourner, Geist of St. Traft, a signed by the artist Daxos of Meletus, still testing him out, Tezzeret Agent of Bolas, Baleful Strix, Duskmantle Seer, Phaenax, God of Deception, Una Queen of the Fae, Lingering Souls, the Countess Orzhov, Vindicate, Utter End, a dual deck, Sorin Lord of Innistrad, and a foil, Sorin Solemn Visitor. Fire and Ice, Dack Fayden, Electrolyze, Steam Augury, Dax Duplicate, foil Dreadbore, Terminate, Rakdos' Return, Murderous Redcap, Gorenzo Dungeon Warden for Golgari, Abrupt Decay, Pernicious Deed, Vraska the Unseen, Garruk Apex Predator, Deathrite Shaman, Boros Charm, Lightning Helix, Ajani Vengeant, I believe the pre-release promo for Figure of Destiny, foil Iroas God of Victory, still testing him out, Domi Raid, foil Boggart Ramgang, Huntmaster of the Fells, straighten these out real quick, we have a Bloodbraid Elf, Xenagos God of Revel, still testing him out as well, Mirari's Wake, foil Kasali Pride Mage, Voice of Resurgence, foil Knight of the Reliquary, Kitchen Finks, foil Void Slime, kind of fun, Kiora the Crashing Wave, Trigon Predator, Edric Spymaster of Trust, and one of my favorite cards in Cube, Progenitor Mimic. Just so fun to play with. Once you can get it out and copy someone's creature tons of times. And moving on to our lands, I'll just kind of go by the types of lands for these. So we have the Core Set and Innistrad dual lands. So these are the Core Set ones, and then we have the Innistrad. Don't have any foils of those yet. Next we have our Shock lands. So we have all these. I have a foil Overgrown Tomb, the old school Hallowed Fountain and Sacred Foundry, as well as old school foil Steam Vents and Breeding Pool. So those are kind of fun. And then for fetches, we have, oh, missed two of them back there. We have all these. And then we have the Cons / Onslaught ones. So here are two of the old school ones. Just finally pulled the Flooded Strand to finish off our fetch lands for the cube. And then we have the man lands. The only one I'm missing is the Celestial Colonnade. There are all those. I have 3 of the old dual lands. I just like to throw them in anyway, just for fun. So we have Tropical Island, Bayou, and Volcanic Island. And here we get into some of the just other utility cards. So some kind of man lands, Mutavault and Mishra's Factory, ones that tap for any color, Mana Confluence, City of Brass, and Reflecting Pool. More utility stuff, Maze of Ith, Terramorphic Expanse, Vesuva, Ancient Tomb, and then our Land Destruction, Strip Mine, and Wasteland. And that's pretty much it for the cards in my cube, but I also have just my foil basics I might as well show off while I'm at it. So I'm trying to get enough of these for 8 players, obviously, so I still need a lot more. but they're just fun to play with, I think. Don't have enough KMC Hypermats for all my lands yet, but I'm working on it. So right now I just have to kind of re-sleeve every time I want to play. Here we have 2 of the Zendikar Full Art Foil Islands. Pretty nice. And then we have black for our swamps. Actually just pulled one, where was it? At a draft last night, that one. Kind of fun. And then we have our mountains. This one's Fire and Lightning right here. Love the old school ones, especially like that one. I have 2 of those, I believe. Yep. And then finally we have our forests. And we have 1 Full Art Zendikar forest as well. So anyway, that's it for my cube update. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll have some more updates in the future. Gonna go draft this one right now with the new KMCs, and I'll see you guys next time.